Danny Andrew, talking about my book, Bipolar Disorder Doesn't Have to Be Depressing. One of the things that is so important when dealing with a mental illness, and this is probably any mental illness, but we're talking about bipolar disorder and depression, but that is what you eat, what you put into your body is going to really dictate what you get out of your body and what you get out of your brain. And that is the important part. And what we're going to talk about is what you put into your body is going to dictate what goes on in your brain as well, because it's all tied together anyway. And I think in some weird way, God knew that I have absolutely I am allergic to everything that is bad for me. So, in God's own way, he kind of took the things away from me that are going to hurt me. I have not had a soda since 2009 because they upset my system and they're bad for me. I am on a gluten-free diet because I have celiac disease. And when I went off of wheat and flour and all of those things, I noticed that my brain is clearer. Go figure. I don't eat dairy because it upsets my system. And I've noticed that I feel better now that I no longer eat dairy. And that's cow dairy. I can eat goat cheese, or I can eat sheep, or cheeses that have been aged a lot longer don't seem to bother me as much. But milk, oh no, I'm going to be on the floor crying. Sugar is the worst thing in the world for me. It's going to upset me, like really badly. So I don't eat it very often at all. It's not to say that once in a while I want something sweet, I'm going to eat something sweet. I know I'm going to pay for it later. If there's something that I want that's sweet, I'm going to eat it because I'm thick-headed, maybe? I don't know, but I like sweet things. So once in a while, at church, they have cake. I'll go over and get a spoon and get a little bit of the frosting and I'll eat it. And it's going to bother me. And I know it's going to bother me. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because I'm a grown woman. And maybe I'm a little bit ridiculous, but I'm going to do it anyway. But that's the thing. I don't believe in diets. And this is my decision that I don't do diets, because I did research when I did this book. This book. This is the book we've been talking about the whole time on these videos. Bipolar Disorder Doesn't Have to Be Depressing. Is when I did the research for this book, and I have to show you the research. It's like 3-inch binder. But when I did the research, 95% of diets don't work, because after you're done with the diet, you go back to eating the way you were eating. You gain the weight back, and it's not good. So 95% of diets don't work. You have to change the way you eat. Now, I have to be honest with you. I didn't change the way I eat until just last January, just a few months ago. And I only did it because I had to. After my papa died, I just had gotten to the point where I had to start eating better, because my body was just like, enough. The stress was too much. So I went on to a very strict diet, and I've lost, at this point, 52 pounds. And I feel so much better. I'll never, ever go back. And I'm kicking myself thinking, why didn't you do this 10 years ago? Because I'm thick-headed. That's why. Because I'm thick-headed and I'm stubborn. That's why. But at least I'm doing it now. At least. But diet, what you eat, is so important. I love French fries, and once in a while I'm going to eat some, but not every day. Not every day. But what I will eat is the purple potatoes are better for me, so I make my own, and I get that French fry taste and that French fry yum, and I make my own little dipping sauce I make my own with vegan mayonnaise, and I make my own ketchup. It's really good. You don't have time to cook. It's okay. Find what works for you. I'm going to be working on maybe a cookbook. I don't know. We'll see. Don't take what I say as gospel truth, because things change. I was going to open a catering company. We know that didn't work. So, eat right. You don't have to live on lettuce. But find what works for you. But you have to change the way you eat. Get rid of the sugar, get rid of the fats, get rid of the fast food. It's going to be better for you. Better for your brain. Coffee, bad for anxiety. Go decaf, please. Do something. I drink hot tea. I don't drink coffee anymore because it sends my anxiety through the roof. And you deserve it.